Hola, muchachos.
Hey, everybody.
How's everybody doing tonight? What's up, Marco?
Hey, Marco.
I am tart. Look a little bit different. Sometimes you got to burn it down to build it back up. It's ready to start fresh. Fresh-ish. So, the girl back. It's just hair.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be looking glorious by Blade, so that's all that matters. And I did not send you any of the pictures that I took today.
Nope.
Balls. I like it. I like it.
Hi, Falk.
Hi.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm walking with my daughter from school. Okay. I was like school, but I forget. You guys are 2 hours behind
It's
us.
still 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's still 5 o'clock there.
What the hell is that poor child doing at school at 5 o'clock in the afternoon?
What kind of school your kids go to?
What's up, B&W?
Hey, B&W.
Like, unless I was going to a basketball game or a football game, I'd be pissed if I was at school at 5 p.m. Like, hell no.
Falk may have been like, it's fine. Just do the after school program. I need a break. I'll come pick you up later.
Hey, guy. How you doing? I got tired of it and figured I'd burn it down to build it back up.
Yeah, you chopped it all off.
Break it down again. It'll grow back. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I figure I'll let it grow out a little bit and then make sure it's all like one length grown out just a little bit. Probably keep my neckline trimmed just a little bit until I get tired of keeping it up, and then it will go just straight back.
Unruly.
Unruly mountain man. Not only that, but it's about to be a vroom vroom season, and when it's really long, it gets all tangled up and caught in the helmet. It's not worth it. Trim it up, look a little bit more professional, not have to worry about it when I ride. So I was actually able to go on a little bit of a ride today, which was super nice. Weather kept on messing with me though, which is bullshit.
It never rained though.
It was that one drop, and I was like, I better go back, and nothing. Even when I took the other route that I took, like it got cloudy and windy, no rain. Now the road that I was on when I took a right instead of a left, it was wet.
So it had rained.
So it had rained over there, just not over here, which makes zero sense. How's work going, P&W? I'm actively working on a Nightmare Before Christmas spatula. What?
Hey, Daniel.
What's up, Daniel? If you haven't posted any pictures of that spatula, you should totally send me some.
Oh, I didn't know what you were about to say. You didn't send me some pictures of your tanned perineum. Perineum. Maybe I want to say perineum.
Busting out those big fancy words on this live.
You don't know what that is?
You know how long it's been since I did fucking A&P?
13.
Yeah, I'm aware now. Not got to the burning of the design yet, but I'll definitely send you something. Hell yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, I want to see that.
It's always bugged me that like younger generations have adopted Nightmare Before Christmas, and it's kind of like Batman. You merely adopted it. We were born of it.
I remember whenever it came out and we bought the
I had
VHS.
it. I had it on VHS.
We bought it on VHS and watched it like every year.
Can you stop licking? Can you just give us a rest one night instead of fucking trying to suck the lint out of the fucking carpet?
It did not.
Blue. Oh, right, so that's the top of the
Yeah, I saw some
bubblegum cap.
pictures of it earlier.
Pretty awesome. Not gonna lie.
Jeez. Get your life together, Paul.
No kidding. By the way, if you need ever to treat wood for safety, do not use boiled linseed oil. Use regular linseed oil with beeswax. Good to know. Didn't know that there was an issue with boiled linseed oil. If I ever, so I've got a couple different things in my shop for if I'm doing like a chef knife. Depending on the handle material that I use. So I've got mineral oil, which you can use for scale material and also the steel. Hey Rose. But I've also got beeswax, and that's what I did on my chef knife that we had, my Damascus chef knife that we did for Ohio. Is I had black ash burl handles, and then what I did is I melted beeswax on them, and then buffed them. So, somewhere in my tote. I couldn't find it when I was looking for it. The Damascus. Or no, I did find it because I showed it off. It was the full size chef that I wasn't able to find. Sweet. Sign me up.
What?
Boiled linseed oil.
Oh.
Hey, what's up, Daddist?
Hey, Daddist.
Saw your post. Like the Ranger Eyes man. Oh, I got my Claymore in.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't put anything in it yet, but I got it. Pretty awesome. Should have probably brought it back to show. You can go grab it. I know where it's at.
Sounds like it's on the counter.
Yeah. But I was actually working in the shop today. Did a little bit of a failed experiment. Either A, my forge cannot melt brass, or B, I don't have my forge turned up high enough. So I like partially melted some M1 Grand shells, and they didn't really melt. It did, but not really.
They melted ish.
They melted ish. So once I figure that out, then I can start on my casting project. Oh yeah. That's, I don't know where that's at, but that looks like a place we ate at in
Terry
Austin.
Black.
Terry Black.
Yeah, it's not, but
Yeah, I know, but it looks amazing. What's going on here? Coleslaw? I got. Looks delicious. Sorry, food. What's that?
speaking of games, do you see the new Nintendo Switch? The Nintendo Switch 2.
What's up, Gerardo? I didn't even see you come in, man. So I just got in touch with the gas station, and he said that like they didn't specifically say no, but he said that they've been having a hard time adding new products, and they've actually been taking some products out. I guess that they're possibly trying to pivot or change some of the stuff that they do. Hey, what's up, Sam? What's up, Brian? So, what I'm going to do, Gerardo, um, I've got an order right now in for some bottle openers. We got new bottle openers coming
Hey, Brian.
once they get made.
Yeah.
So we'll have a new design on the Hyperion and see if people like it, and then we'll probably do a pre-order. But so what I'm going to do, because I don't have the money to do 300 knives, so typically whenever I come out with a new knife, they will say, "Hey, for design and like 6 prototypes, pay us X," and I will go ahead and pay X, and we'll get the knives in, and I'll check it all out, make sure they're good to go. And if they're good to go, I will sell you one, Jordan. Switch to his requirements for pre-order. You must have Nintendo Online Play subscription. Oh, that is dumb, PNW. So I got to talk with them. Which, by the way, apparently my rep either got moved to a different department or doesn't work with them anymore. So I have another rep, like my third rep. But I'll talk with them. Yeah, I'd have a thumb stud and a lanyard hole. I'll talk with them and make sure that we get the coloring right for the G10 scales, and then hey, what's up, Doug? I'll pay the couple $100 to get the protos in, and maybe we'll do a pre-sale on them. Maybe I'll do a Kickstarter. I don't know what I'm doing. I just make this shit up. Get something new, and I'm like, hey, you want it? Cool. Maybe we'll do a run of them. I don't know. Yeah, that's dumb, PNW. That makes me sad on the inside.
Yeah.
What's up, Lance?
Hey, Lance.
Who's the dude with the baby beard? It'll grow back. It's fine. Had to trim it down to start fresh. And also, it's about to be riding season, and just shorter beards make life a lot easier with riding on a bike. How's that? How you liking the hat and the hoodie, Gerardo? Price change depending on what color G10 scales you pick. No, the price will not change depending on the G10 scales I pick. As far as I know, I don't know if they'll let me pick different like G10 colors. So like I don't know, because typically with the last run, they sent us what, 6 protos?
Yes.
So, or well, production samples. So I don't know with it being G10. I don't know if they'll let me pick like 6 different colors, or if I'll just be stuck with one color. We haven't made it that far in the talking process yet. So, I like black. For a better life.
Lance said, I thought for sure you'd be on Salt Nicks by now. We are.
We are. That's what we do. I love that I'm wearing the hat on a weekend. Sweatshirt I'll wear tomorrow, actually. Cool. But yeah, the knife is blacked out. The blade is acid etched. The pivot is acid etched. And I don't remember if we did the clip darkened or not. But all the hardware is dark. So, and the backspacer is black. How did everything go with your guys' appointment, baby stuff? Not great. So the transfer did not work.
Again.
Next step is Alina is going to have a uterine biopsy.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
To figure out what's going on. and for overall health. And then we'll figure out if we're going to do another transfer.
Yep.
Which we have 2 embryos left that are fertilized, but we still have a bunch of eggs that are unfertilized. So we have options. I appreciate it, man. It was a kick to the giblets for sure. For me at least, it wasn't quite as bad as the first one. Still sucked. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but it was a little bit easier to swallow, if that makes sense. What she's not excited for sounds like a hoot of a time.
Oh, let me just tell you, for women's health care, yeah, they don't give you any pain management options. So if I was a man, they would put me to sleep. They would at least offer that. But because I'm a woman,
I wouldn't give him.
yeah.
I wouldn't give him an option. I'd be like, "You're knocking my ass out."
They said that I should take ibuprofen before, and they can give me a Valium. So I'm gonna take the Valium for sure. Because if I don't care what they're doing, then you know. But yeah, it's dumb. I'm not looking forward to it at all. I don't want to do it, but like I do.
So who all is still with us on the YouTube side?
3 people. It says.
PNW Brian Daddis, maybe?
Maybe.
Well, I'm one of them, so. My wife gets mammogram because breast cancer is in her family. I told her I could check. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Yeah, I'm sorry you both are being very strong. Keep up the positive vibes. You got this. Oh, you're good, man. I appreciate it, BNW. Yeah, granted, I'm not a doctor, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. If your insurance allows it, I would recommend doing, forget exactly what it's called. It's essentially an ultrasound mammography. That's supposed to be about as effective as a mammogram, and it's less traumatizing to her memories. But oh, dude, you're good, man. We're nothing but open and honest in our lives, like in our lives, but also while we're live. So the only reason why I bring that up is because I've heard of a lot of people that actually like you have a higher risk of developing cancer with mammogram. But obviously, I've never had one. I don't know. I'm also not a doctor. Take my opinion with a grain of salt, but something to look into. I don't want anybody to have to lose their boobies. Sister had a very similar problem with her second son. It took 2 years to get her right with treatment. Yeah, I mean it happens to some people. One thing that Alina kept on saying is she was like, "Well, I feel like this is just the universe trying to tell us we don't need to have a kid." And I said, "No, nothing in our life has ever been easy. So I think it's the universe just trying to see how bad we want. Just another bump in the road, just another test, just something else to overcome." Ow, that was my finger, bro. Why are you so jumpy? Put your butt down. Just put your butt down. Just put your butt down. He jumped in my lap and like scratched my finger. That's why I was like, ow.
What I missed while I was yelling at the dogs to come back in.
I guess Brian's down here.
Or bring it up in the chat.
So I was telling him, I was like, it may not be a bad idea for you to look into it's ultrasound mammography.
Oh yeah, it's the breast ultrasound.
Safer.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he's still with us. I may have chased some off with what I said. I was like, dude, I'm not a doctor, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. But
it also, if you have like dense breast tissue, it's better to do an ultrasound than a regular mammogram because they can see more.
What's up, Lance?
So
What's up, Lance?
Thank you, PNW.
Just put your foot down. You can sit right there and be totally fine. You're not getting on my shoulder. If you want to be on my lap, this is what you get. Tired of getting my shoulders clawed up. But you and your brother and your sister, I'm over it. Back of my shoulder looks like I got touched by Freddy.
Mm-hmm.
No bueno. So, what's everybody up to tonight? What you having for dinner tonight, Brian?
I would have thought what she's cooking, but she's not here, I guess.
You're welcome. Karen wants to see you.
We're trying.
Yeah, we're trying.
Well, that's one thing that we cannot say. We cannot
Stuck
say
at work doing OT.
we can't say that this is an oops baby. That's for sure.
Making those big bucks.
I wish I could get OT.
Oh.
Hey, Dean.
Oh. What's up, Dean? Yeah, this is my Claymore. Black and red. There's a lot of space for stuff.
Mhm.
I was shocked. I even got a backpack. I'll probably rock this at Blade Show.
I know. I was looking at that. I was like, man, I should have gotten one of those for Blade.
Wear it like
Yeah, I was gonna say
Sophie
you wear it
does.
like for crossbody.
I don't know what I'm gonna put in. It's pretty option.
Mhm.
It's handmade. We may have to look to see what's left as well.
Well, like you got yours and it was bigger than I expected, and then of course it has a lot of pockets. I was like, this is really nice. I should get one and like for Blade or for like anywhere that we go that I don't want to carry like my big purse. I can put like my wallet and keys and phone in there and then just wear it crossbody style.
Mhm.
Done.
For sure. I mean, or you could get the Explorer, but
Oh yeah, it is a sling bag. Explorer is.
but they got the purple.
Yeah. Oh, that's a sling carry bag, and then the Explorer. They look pretty similar.
Looks like this might be a little bit fatter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the Explorer.
Hey, Jared.
What's up, Jared? Hope you're doing well. Hope you survived the storms. We're getting like round 14 tomorrow night.
Which one was the one that Michael wanted? No, he wanted it, didn't he? I like the trippy trippy.
I think he was looking at the Explorer. Maybe it was this one that he's looking at.
Click on the Serape.
That's a nice bag.
That one's nice. And then scroll down.
Purple.
That's what you have, but it just has the Molly flip.
So purple or carrot.
$5 difference in price.
Wasn't bad here. All went north. Well, that's good, man.
Yeah, it all stayed west of us.
Some of it did. Some of it didn't.
I'm talking about like the past couple days,
Yeah.
like all of that stuff. Like it's all stayed west of us. We haven't gotten any rain since Monday here, which I'm not mad about. It's probably gonna storm tomorrow night though.
All of up. Well, gotcha. Son of a bitch.
I like that one. Check me out.
Brother told me he had a 5 out of 5 tornado warning in his area last week.
Yeah.
Kentucky got hit.
Say he's in Kentucky, so
hard.
yeah. So that part of Kentucky like got the worst of it, of all of the tornadoes and the rain,
And
and
it keeps on getting hit again and again
Hopefully-
and again and again and again.
hopefully he's not dealing with flooding because there's a lot of flooding. Hopkinsville downtown is completely underwater.
Green Hills flooding was crazy. Were you up in Tennessee?
Yeah, I saw the video of Green Hills too. Did you see that?
No.
Green Hills flooding.
Jesus. No, where all the rich people are.
A lot of them, not all of them, but and they had really bad flooding on 65. So I'm thankful that I didn't have to go into work after Wednesday because what happened was the drains that drain the interstate, they were all like plugged up with debris. So there was workers out there and they were in like waist deep water trying to get the drains like unclogged. So that way the interstate would drain out.
Why would you calm yourself?
He said that's where I went to summer school. We
Fair enough.
we went on a field trip whenever I was in elementary school, and we stopped at the Green Hills Mall, and all obviously like we were all from a really small town, so you know in the big city, and some of the boys got in trouble for spitting on the rich people that were down on the first floor of the mall. They were like standing up there because we were in the food court on the second floor, and they were standing over the railing and they were fucking spitting on.
So, Brian, there is a knife maker that's going to be a vendor there. I'm sure there's probably more, but Lexrex Customs is going to be a vendor there. Dude's really good at making knives.
That's good, PNW. I'm glad that he's not having to worry about the flooding.
That was your go-to mall, Jared. That's
It's underwater now.
The mall is basically dead now, and it has been for several years.
But it's still there.
I mean, it's still there, but like half the stores are gone.
I haven't been there for a long time.
Wish I could have done. Sorry, buddy. I have a Lex knife.
You were talking about dude or whatever.
Yeah. Lexrex Customs out of Wisconsin. Nobody has been to mall.
We went to Opry Mills recently and Cool Springs Galleria recently. We didn't really buy anything, but we went.
It was awful,
We went to Opry Mills for the escape game.
which was fun. Which one did you get, Jared? He's got some cool models. Not friends with him or anything. I just follow him on TikTok. Fine. Instagram.
I do miss the mall Chinese food.
Yes.
Yeah, the mall Chinese food was always really good for whatever reason. It's always fresh.
Yeah, Lex. That's Lex custom nuts. Probably not. Oh. Don't know why it's so good. David gave it to me. David. Lots of David. I may know him. I may not. I am a very messy eater.
He spills stuff on his
So
shirt
I
all the
spill
time.
stuff on my shirts all the time. We got you remember the brand? We got the little,
The Tide Pen?
no, not the Tide Pen. What we have in the bathroom.
Oh, the OxyClean stain remover.
We have an OxyClean stain remover
it's like
dispenser.
Yeah, it's not really a pen because it's like this big around and
but
this
it's
tall.
pre-treat before you like wash it, and
Uh-huh.
for the most part, it takes out pretty much everything.
Yeah.
From back in the day, poopers. David from Ohio.
Yeah, I guess because that's the only David I know that was super active in there. Griffin.
You're talking about Griffin? But that's why I would recommend PNW. I've only seen it really discolor a couple of my other shirts. I haven't seen that it's discolored any of my black shirts.
No, it hasn't.
Save your shirt.
Jared said, yeah.
We saw him in Ohio a couple weekends ago.
Yeah, we saw David up there.
Pop, pop. Hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, because hotels are getting fucking expensive, we're going to be getting a little camper here soon. So,
yeah,
which
they're having their grand opening. To make
more trips.
They're having their grand opening event at that place next weekend.
Yeah, but the 17R or 15R isn't out yet, or 13R.
I tried to Google it and I couldn't find any information. So that's only what I saw on a TikTok video. And the creator, the dude who made the video, works at an RV place, and that's what he said. So I don't know how.
Trying to hide carb at work. Yeah, we're not very active anywhere. No. Even in our own group.
Yeah.
We're busy. Pull behind.
Yeah.
Just a small one that I can pull behind with my SUV.
Yeah, we can't afford a driving camper. That would be ideal, but those are so expensive. So pull behind camper, but it's just the two of us and we have our dogs. So like we don't need anything super big. I'm wondering if even on the 13V,
you wondering if we could put a hitch onto my motorcycle and tow it with the motorcycle? Probably.
You wouldn't be able to tow that much with your motorcycle.
You'd be surprised.
Anyways, I was wondering if on that smaller camper, the 13V,
welcome back, Paul.
If you could just take out the bunk bed, like take them out, and then if
we
you
can
could,
we can customize anything any way you want.
then if you could, then we would have this empty space for the crate for the dog.
Not really, because you got that little opening to get in and out of the bunk beds.
I'm thinking completely take out the bunk bed.
There would be a wall there. There's only one spot that's only so big for you to get in and out of the bunk beds. Even if we tore them out, you'd still have a wall right there. Because the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It's
Put one crate there.
It's unusable space.
Yeah. I mean, storage, I guess, is the only thing. But
son got into cleaning chemicals.
oh my gosh.
Sweet. Been there, done that. But glad he's okay. For sure. Yeah, we want something small that we can pull behind my GMC and
yeah, nothing crazy.
take down to Blade Show and other shows that we do and save shit ton of money on going to hotels and boarding the dog.
Yeah, because that is both expensive.
But you didn't answer our question. What was your daughter doing at school at 5?
Went got my daughter and came home to camp.
All of your pets and places like that. I like where his head's at.
Yeah, because it has a queen bed plus bunk beds. Well, we don't need the bunk bed. So I was
kegerator.
Like, if we could take out the bunk beds.
Kegerator.
There's a little bit bigger camper that doesn't have. It's the same model, just a little bit bigger. No bunk beds, and it has a dinette in place of the bunk beds. I'm not even concerned about having a dinette because it's just like I said. Just
ooh, jeez. Where are you going? Yeah, dinette, collapsible dinette would be ideal.
Yeah.
So, Falk, later on, if you're still with us when we get done with Facebook, I can show you some pictures of what I did on your night today. You bastard. I want to go to Ireland. Where are you going in Ireland? I feel like she's the little girl on the happy birthday gift.
Yeah.
Dublin, Belfast. Nice. I want to go to Donegal. Going for bearded villain. Oh, Jesus. Is there an international version? Bearded hooligan. But so, like, to go back to the camper story. So this weekend, prestige worldwide.
That's what I was thinking too.
So example of like how expensive hotels have gotten. So there is, I belong to the Alabama Custom Knife Makers Guild, which is underneath the Alabama Forge Council. Excuse me. So every year in McKay, is that the town?
I think so.
It's right outside of Birmingham. They have a big old bladesmithing, blacksmithing convention that's, from what I see, kind of like Blade Show, but smaller. And so, like, I really wanted to go to that. 2.5 hours away, not a big deal. For me to go to a okay-ish hotel to where I might bring home bed bugs, $400 for the weekend. No.
Yep.
Well, if I have a camper, not a big deal. I'm just staying at the farm. Have my own bed, have my own shower.
Cheers. I don't know, Joe. He's just some random guy that I picked up on the side of the road.
Wearing her husband's clothes. I don't.
Yeah. He says he's my husband. I don't really believe him.
Rude.
Jezebel. Damn.
Well, I mean, J. Take out the OE. That's Isabella. But so for us to go to Blade Show,
Sus.
it'll grow back. I'm just starting fresh. He looks shady.
He is.
So our Blade Show hotel, which we've stayed at a lot of hotels in Atlanta for Blade Show. Once again, we're not at the bottom of the barrel. We're not staying at the Waverly, which has gotten stupid expensive. They jack up their rates at every hotel around Atlanta on Blade Show. Our 3-night hotel stay is $1,000 for a place that should be like 4, 3. We're tired of paying for it. We're tired of putting the dogs up for the weekend, and man, it's gonna be more work for us to take them with us, but save us a lot of money.
They're not too bad. I mean, yeah, like we have to be like, okay, we got the dogs with us, so we have to go let them out to go potty and give Blue his medicine. And
Camp, maybe. Like, if we get the camper, will we go camping? And the answer is yes.
Yeah.
We will take a lot more weekend trips.
Mm-hmm. Because we can.
Because we can. And there's a couple of state parks around us, but there's also some state parks out east. I don't really want to go to any state parks west.
No, not really.
West Tennessee is very flat. It means no pit party. Says who? All we have to do is make sure that the dogs get fed and they go potty a couple times, and we can leave them in their kennels for hours. As bad as that sounds, they're kennel trained, so they're used to being in their kennel for 7-8 hours.
Yeah, we don't typically do that.
No, we don't typically do that, but if we have to, it's not a big deal. There's 2 campgrounds, or 3 campgrounds that are over by Blade.
There's one that's like super close, but it's a little shady.
Come up, camp in Guntersville and camp. What?
Camp twice. He said, "Come to Guntersville and camp, Alabama."
Guntersville is where Dustin lives.
Yeah.
Why would Jared tell me to come to Guntersville when he lives in Madison?
Probably because it's a good place to camp.
I mean, if I went to Guntersville, I'd just stay with Driver. Wouldn't have to camp. Like, hey, sleeping on your new couch. Or I'm sleeping on your old couch that you just put in your garage. Deal with it, sir.
Airbnb is what Stevie and Maddie do. They split it with several people.
Airbnbs have gotten expensive, man.
Yeah. Plus, Airbnbs have gotten so weird. They have like cameras in places that they shouldn't have cameras, and like, yeah, I'm just not gonna deal with all that.
We have our own bed,
Own shower,
TV with all of our shit already on it. We will have internet, AC and heat. We don't need anything else. I gotcha. Yeah, Dustin Driver lives out in Guntersville. Been out to his house once. Need to go back out. It's a pretty drive going from Huntsville out to Guntersville.
Mm-hmm. That's what you told me.
Like, I would, no offense, Jared, but like, I would never expect myself to look at anything in Alabama and go, "Oh man, this is really nice. I could see myself living." Those words have never come out of my mouth until I went from Huntsville to Guntersville. And I was like, "This is actually really nice."
You need to be so Oh, I get it. I don't mind showing whole though, so I'm good with the B&B.
Do a helicopter just in case there are cameras. I said no offense.
Camp over in Pennsylvania, in the middle of nowhere. State land, primitive camping. Love it. Want to do a knife band meetup and camp sometime. That'd be cool.
That would be awesome. Hey, what's up, PTK?
Hey, PTK. That's another thing too. We get a camper. We can go up to Ryan's for his get together and just camp because he has that spot where people just camp.
I was rocking this today. Actually, this is mostly what I've had in my pocket since Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Shown it off to a couple people. They're like, "Oh my, that's a nice knife." I was like, "I know." My father-in-law still is trying to get used to the lock bar.
He was like, "How do you?"
So like, he has one of my knives, and like I handed this to him, and he was like, I don't," and I'm like, "It's a lock bar. Come on, just push it."
Which is surprising because he's dealt with knives like for a long time.
Do the bourbon trail. Okay.
When we get it,
Don't threaten me with a good time.
we have to get said camper first.
Dude, Kilby makes a great knife, but his production that he did with MechForce, they're pretty awesome. I don't know if he has any left, but they're pretty great. And Joe, let me know when you do that, because I may show up. We are, just because a lot of the storms are staying east and or west and north of us. But we've got some storms coming in tomorrow that we're supposed to get clipped by.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Thankfully, we. There we go. Hopefully, we haven't gotten hit with much of the tornadic activity. It's gone. Well, it's come from the west, but it stayed northwest of us, so it just went like.
Yeah, it's like we're in a bubble. Like,
don't jinx it.
Yeah, he said Ohio River was flooding.
Jeez. What are you doing in Indiana? Unless you meant to say Southern Ohio. Yeah, we had a couple weeks ago, we had a funnel cloud go past our house and then touch down 2 towns over and like stayed on the ground for like an hour. They just had a tornado in Spring Hill, which is 2 towns over north of us yesterday.
Yep.
So it's been crazy with weather.
Yeah, where my dad's at, they've gotten a lot of the storms.
What? I'm gonna message that mofo. I didn't even get an invite. So rich.
I knew it was coming up soon because he was talking about it at Spirit.
He didn't talk to me about it at Spirit. We shared a store.
I just overheard the conversation because I was out there vaping.
Well, you'll have to tell him that we said congratulations and good luck. And run! Don't do it. Just kidding. My family does the same.
You got cat holes.
Gotta make a cat hole. You're good, Joe.
I didn't even see my phone ring. She was like, "Don't worry about calling me back." Jared said I need to make a trip and see y'all. It's been too long.
Come on.
About it to Indiana.
messaged Mike to see if they did okay with the storms,
Mhm.
and he said that he has to bury his grandfather. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, man. Ooh, what do you guys think?
Who blue farted?
It was he farted or just one of the cats
Pretty
shit
sure.
themselves?
Sure, blue fart.
God, that is rough.
Yeah, nope, that's a blue fart.
Sounds good, Joe.
Dog farts are the worst.
Ah, bro. You're not gonna be able to do that on the camper.
You will. You know
Kim
you
and
will.
Ruby. Thank you. We appreciate it. My brain just went because I was gonna be like P Tony, Paul, K, everything all mixed together. And I was like, that's not right. That's the first split second. Yeah, we got Blue that just lets him fly willy nilly, and then Ruby typically only farts when she gets scared, which is hilarious.
Or when she gets excited and jumps up in the chair,
Yeah.
you'll hear it.
Rubero. What are you doing?
Barking at stuff.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh Jesus!
Come here.
Somebody got jealous. Let's move over the camera. Hey,
You fart for bro. You're proud of yourself.
oh man. Sure.
No, we're not going to play this game. Just because I gave you attention does not mean.
He's getting great. He's getting old.
Yeah. He'll be 10 this year.
Can't remember if it was 10 or 11 this year.
But you were just out there. No, we're not doing this. We're not playing this game. No, sir.
Yeah. Joe knows I love anything that glows.
Yep.
What? Eh?
Four.
Like, what
That one glows too.
the hell is a spore? Dude, those look awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Have a good night, PTK.
Love you too, BTK. Hug the back, sir. Sorry, it's like 3-year-old coming in the yard feeling like it's never a dull moment.
Jared said Blue acted like a pup when I was there. He still does.
He still acts like a pup. You need to do a custom inlay on that Kilby. I mean, that's cool and all if I had a mill. But I do have some buddies with mill. Maybe. Maybe I'll do it. We'll see. I know, I like this material.
I had to come to the more active chat.
Hello, mister. Don't need a mo. I mean, I know I could do it on my grinder, but I don't know. I'll probably-
Dremel and sander.
Maybe I will.
That's what I thought. I was like, this is Jared, right? Yeah, Jared.
Oh, welcome to the dark side.
Mister. See what I did there.
I did. Oh. Subscribed.
4 minutes still snacking medicine. I'm like Pavlov's damn dog anymore. It's not the pills I'm excited about either.
See you later, PTK.
Have a good night, PTK. Part of it.
Yeah, part of it. It's grown. I have more patches. I got problems.
You have to like stick your pills and cheese, Joe.
Just a couple. Just a few.
Trying to keep my head all the way.
Yeah, I know.
9 o'clock comes and I get wiggle butt.
Jesus. I have a problem. I mean, wiggle butt's better than like roast beef butt.
It's roast beef. Better than mud butt.
Mud butt. That's what.
I was like, what the fuck is
Oh, I said roast beef butt because in the sketch he said he ate roast beef and then he got mud butt.
like
Roast beef butt, mud butt.
is that where you have like flaps?
Same. Yeah, I don't want to know people's pooping histories. No judgment.
Wait, this is an active chat? Yeah, exactly. Tomato.
Got healthy poop seal going. Too great. I take medicine for my poop.
PNW is pooping like normal again, so that's always good.
Have a good night, Joe.
Have a good night, Joe. Go enjoy your snacks and take your medicine.
You got the wiggle butt.
Yep. He's like, I'm a happy guy. Just a happy guy.
Okay.
Know how to portray that, Kathleen. So thank you. It's adorable.
All right, guys on Facebook, we really appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. We love y'all. Thank you for the support. Like I said, we've got some more different bottle openers coming, so keep an eye out on that. Stay sharp. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and if you do, don't get caught. Deuces.
Bye. Just Facebook, not here. Oh yes, I love pooping now. And anyway, it's not on my hands anymore, which is good. Or PNW.
Can I pet that dog?
Yeah,
That's just mean real life.
it really is.
It really is. Like I see a dog and I literally walk up and I'm like, "Can I pet your dog?"
He doesn't say it like that.
Pretty close. Less creepy.
Yeah, let's see.
But still, the sentiment and the energy is the same.
At least you ask. I get too excited and I forget to ask. You saw me that one day. I just fucking pet the dog. And then I was like, oh shit, can I pet your dog?
But you also didn't almost get bit by a dog in
Yeah,
Hobby Lobby.
that's
That was
true.
weird.
PNW, I'm trying to eat snacks. You have kids, so you've had poop on your hands like a million times. You should be used to it by now.
For sure.
You've been peed and pooped on more times than you can count, probably.
You got the mom doo-doo hands.
I did that in LA last week. They aren't nice like us Southern. What, asked to pet someone's dog?
What were you doing in LA?
LA. Sorry, fuck, I'm just grateful. As you should be, PNW. Be proud of your butthole. Poop in Mother Nature's hole only.
So, as far as the things that I've worked on today, so I'm working on this Damascus pendant. This is the Alabama Damascus. Whoop, wrong way. The picture doesn't look great. It's also got WD-40 on it, but it's got my logo on it. That was to show how much I've ground off of the knife so far. That's the unground, partially ground side. No, that's the partially ground side. That's the ground side. It's high carbon steel, so it's starting to spot rust, but I'll take care of that. This is my failed brass experiment on melting brass in my forge. And this is my new model of Vertex. So this will be a template that I will use going forward on my Vertex knives. So yeah. Oh, you're for sure going to get peed on.
You've never been peed on, Fox? That's surprising.
Oh, it's going to happen. Oh, it's going to happen. I am still sharing my screen. Sorry.
I got the poo on me. Is it poop or chocolate?
That's the poo. Why are we acting crazy, guys? But why? Why? That wasn't even them. It was.
Yeah.
That's whatever. Yeah, so making progress, Falk. Got a half ground.
That looks like Jerry.
Kind of.
I'm not liking the no beard, Chris.
It'll grow back. That's fine.
We were scrolling through YouTube and there's a weather channel dude, like a meteorologist guy on YouTube, and he looked a lot like you, Jared. That's why I had Chris go back. I was like, this looks like Jared.
What do you mean no beard? I still got a beard. It's just really short.
You don't have a beard.
I still have a beard. It's just really short.
Poop can be used as boats if it. I used to have to and put army men on it. He was like, this was yesterday.
Not anytime recent. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what you want to tell yourself. That's funny.
God, you're needy.
PNW, I'm sure your mom was probably like, what are you doing?
You look like me. Bald, fat, and bearded. I'm not bald.
The dude on the
Oh.
YouTube.
Look like a whippersnapper. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I look super young without a beard. Within the last 3 years. I've actually been carded when I trim my beard. And I'm like, cool.
They don't card me
Thanks.
though, so I'm like, thanks. Thanks for not carding me, but for carding him, like what the fuck? Probably it's all the gray hair on me.
Probably. That's okay. You look like Jean Grey, so it's fine.
She used to get so mad and ask, why did you even think of this? I'm sure your mom probably asked you that question like every single day.
Some offer me $5 to shave. I mean, I didn't shave. I just trimmed. I don't shave. This is a beard trimmer.
It's 'cause we can't grow bears. We can't grow bears either. So, fair point.
I mean, I can't grow berries. Either, so
Jared said I politely told him to F off.
we're in the same boat. None of us can grow berries.
Can't grow bear. Said I consider it recycling. Craft time with P&W. I feel like this is like an awful craft show of P&W showing you, here's what you can do with poop.
How to whittle down this turd.
I wish I could grow a bear.
Wish I could grow a bear too. That'd be awesome. Be my co-bear / tech bear.
I would love to have a bear.
They're just big dogs.
Right, exactly. It's like Blue. It would just be like Blue, but slightly bigger.
Can tear your face. If it's so chose. You have a bear. We have a baby bear.
What, Blue?
Or me.
Or yeah, or I guess if IVF works, then we could be like, I am growing a bear technically.
It's hairy and fluffy like a bear.
You're not wrong. It's very warm too. So
Hate the winter. I'm over here sweating. She's like, I'm so cold. And I'm like, ah.
and then I put my cold feet on you.
Which
Or
is
cold hands.
worse. Why you say that, Paul? So, Sunday night, last Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
is that where we slept through the storm?
Mm-hmm.
So we were supposed to get some nasty shit coming our way Sunday night, and it came through about 1:30, 1:45-ish.
Yeah.
And we got notifications on our phone saying dangerous storm is headed your way.
Yeah.
We didn't start.
We slept through it.
Slept right.
Whenever he wakes up in the mornings, he does look like the is it a polar bear? The brown bear. That's what it is. The brown bear that comes out of hibernation that like loses part of its fur while he's hibernating, and he comes out of hibernation like his hair is all crazy. That's what Chris looks like in the morning.
So the nice thing about the summertime is she doesn't get cold. So I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, pollen. It's been awful. Would you stop? You're not going outside. No. Go lay
It
down.
hasn't been that long.
Go lay down. Lay down. You don't you start licking either.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah, so just to give you an idea of how crazy I look in the morning. 'Cause I sleep hard. And I toss and turn in my sleep. Something like this usually. When I wake up.
Usually it's like a little bit worse, but
A little bit worse. But something like that.
it's like a zombie whenever he wakes up.
Takes me forever to like fucking
Wake up.
wake up. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Because I'm squinting because I can't fucking see without my glasses. There we go.
Just for you, PNW, he would do it.
Oh, yeah.
He'll tickle your perineum. Your tanned perineum.
Which is impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping it as long as I can because you can see I'm starting to thin out up here. So don't agree with me, little son of a bitch.
I'm gonna send you pics of my books on IG. Chris without a hat is weird.
I know, that's why I'm putting it back on.
Welcome to my world.
I mean, I'll still have hair, it'll just be shorter.
Mm-hmm.
It'll look like Walter Goggins. Have really Walton Goggins, just have really thin hair. Boobs instead of books. Fucking easily.
Send you a picture of my boobs.
I think that's what he may have meant. We'll see. Oh no, he meant books.
Oh, okay.
That is hilarious. Stop looking.
BW, do you like my books? And she's just sitting there shirtless.
I hope he's not shirtless. He's at work.
Would you do me?
So this is the first book, which I think is hilarious. This is the second book, which is also hilarious. You'll have John Wayne Gacy look at you. I still stick your children to my scar. Because it's the scars. It's not just you.
I know shit about that.
I have that patch.
He actually looks really good with short hair.
Done it a time or two.
Yep.
Might have pictures. Let me look. Super young, but
PNW is like, you want to see how I got these scars?
lies.
I mean, there's one right there, an old Cracker Barrel. Whenever you were, no, here's one right here. That one. That's a good picture.
It is a good picture.
I mean, it is a little bit a while ago, but
This was 2014 or 15. Looking professional as fuck. We were at a wedding.
hopefully those books will be debuted tonight on Dead Faction. Oh, so you gave everybody a sneak peek?
That's 50 years ago. It was 10, but good try.
You can show them your emo haircut as it was growing out.
Well, this was when I was growing my hair back out.
He looked kind of emo there.
Shorter beard. This
Because
was
tonight will be the night that I would fall for you.
this was probably 2015. So once again, about 10 years ago.
There's another picture of you with short hair.
Right here.
Yep. Oh, that one you had it buzz. And Brew Brew was just a puppy.
Went through a phase where I had no hair.
That was right after we got blue.
Right after I got blue, I decided that I was going to keep my hair short and buzzed for a while. About 10 years ago.
We'll be looking like this.
All the rest of them are like super old.
Yeah.
And make sure it doesn't have any random like girl.
Already did. We're good.
I don't have to worry about that. Short hair.
Mhm.
Short hair with the burr.
I look like Shrek. So take the compliment. Get out of my swamp.
No, I appreciate it. I do. I don't know what happened to my face.
Who knows?
So it was back in 2008.
College days.
Sad part is we wore the same colors, but we worked at different places.
Yep.
I don't know why I look so disgusting.
Because you were blowing out your cigarette smoke.
And
I don't even know who took that picture, but
probably June. Could have been Carl. I don't know.
Carl said, "Why did
We were at.
Apple?
Are you sure? Sure it was the Knicks?
Did the Apple or Nick?
Yeah.
I thought that fool was wholesome, but then my reality of role, and I'm not surprised.
Need to finish college. Don't do it. It's a scam.
For real. If I went back today,
If I knew everything that I knew back then today, I would have never finished.
Exactly. Like if I knew everything that I knew now and went back to high school, I would not go to college.
Who is that shenanigans?
College was fun.
College was a lot of fun.
Did a lot of partying. That's why it was fun. But yeah, like I have so much student loan debt. It's ridiculous. And they're changing all the stuff about student loans, so I don't even know what's going to happen with them. Hopefully they just get lost in the shuffle and the transfer to the SBA.
Well, I've said this to Alina many a time. And
yes, that too, Brian.
But I have so many. Yes, absolutely. Said this to Alina many times, and I don't know that I've ever said it publicly on here, but in case my NSA agent is listening, you can take my student loans and shove it up your ass because I'm not fucking paying. We haven't had to pay them for fucking 6 years, and you guys are like, "Oh, we need our money." No, the fuck you don't. You don't. And what are you gonna do to me? Take away my birthday? Don't care. Do not care. You showed your hand. Go fuck yourselves. You're not getting my money. Also, it's predatory.
Mhm.
No.
I think that's still Oak Columbia House.
A lot of people still have Columbia
Yeah.
House. I think my parents still owe Columbia.
I only want to finish. I can get in a higher position in a job. Depends on what you want to go for. No, I'm fake.
It really all depends on what you want to do.
Mhm.
A lot of the times you're better off, depending on what you're wanting to do, going to a tech school or doing online schooling or training.
When you eat me, I fill you up.
Well,
Damn PNW. Pop, pop.
dropping straight bars.
Right.
Who you trying to fuck?
If
Yeah.
if you want to go like corporate route, obviously like getting a degree is the way to go. But otherwise, like go to trade school.
Or do some sort of online trade like
Yeah, trade school.
trade school, like online or something, or
certification.
do the old fashioned route and just get on the job training. Because like Alina has her master's degree, which is awesome, but it did not help her get her position at her current company, and it is not helping her move up within her current company.
Nope.
The only benefit to it is that it was like halfway paid for by Verizon, which we appreciate, but still put us further into debt. I got a bachelor's degree and I have an associate's and I have a minor bachelor's degree, but I had a major in a minor. So I have a bachelor's degree and I have an associate's. Coming out of college, I worked for two people that had associate's degrees in a job that didn't require a degree. After that, I worked in a couple restaurants that didn't require a college degree. Now I work in a position where it's beneficial that I have a degree and I learned the things that I learned that technically weren't part of my bachelor's degree, my major. So that helped me get this job, but I could have gotten this job without the bachelor's and $54,000 in debt because I was young and dumb and free money. Sure.
I'm like a bargain ticket. I got fine written all over me.
I'm wet.
Save some pussy for the rest of us, B&W. Damn. I have 0 degrees and just have a GED. My work ethic and spirit determination got me to make almost 100 a year working from home.
See? That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Like, good news is the fact that I have a higher degree did help me get my position in where I'm at now. I'm not saying the master's degree, I'm just saying a bachelor's degree. Like that for sure helped me.
Like, your
but
master's didn't do anything.
No, my master's hasn't really done. But my bachelor's degree did help me get to where I'm at now. Hopefully within the next year, I'll be moving up a salary grade. Fingers crossed. But I mean, corporate is really the only place that you're gonna find like degrees help you out. In my experience, anyway.
And we've had a fundamental shift, especially since 2020.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's been since 2012, 13, somewhere around there, where it's like pretty much unless you have a field that you're going in that specifically requires a degree, lawyer, medical.
Yeah.
Typically the only thing that people are really looking for is the fact that you can finish something, which is what that degree shows. Like you're willing to put in the work, stick around, and finish it. Other than that, people are looking for experience. And guess what? You can't get experience if you're getting a degree.
Yep.
You can't get a degree. Well, you can get a degree, but it's harder if you're getting experience. So it's a shit show. When we started out going to college, and a lot of people 03 to 05 range are kind of in there, it was pounded through our head. Go to college, get a degree, you get married, you get the house, you get the white picket fence, you're going to be okay.
Yeah, the American dream.
The American dream will be given to you. And about halfway through college,
It shifted.
it shifted.
Because we
And
had
were like, ah!
because we had the recession in 2008
Yeah.
while we were in college. So
No money in college. So PNW is JD Vance. A kid. In some positions are looking
Yeah.
for
like for a degree. I can see that. But most of those positions should only require like an associate's
Associates.
degree, which you could do at like a community college
or online.
or online.
All right, I'm gonna head out now.
Hey, bye.
Fuck that.
Blue, we're not playing this game. Go get your pig.
Why? Why? Yeah, I mean, everybody goes through that or is going through that right now, unfortunately. Either it'll get better or it won't. I have faith that it will, but it's gonna get worse before it gets better.
They're being ridiculous. Those interest rates are what's killing me. Yeah, which the interest rates are going down a little bit because the stock market because of the tariff. Plans to move to Kentucky near my brother and buy some land and find a nice cheese loving girl and have fun.
I mean, you'll find it in Kentucky.
Mm-hmm. Plus, you move to Kentucky, you have to let
You'll
us know.
be closer to us.
So we can come up and like see you. It
Or
might be a little
or
bit.
you can come down and see us. Either way.
Might be a little bit of a drive depending on where you're at in Kentucky, but if you're near your brother, was like a couple hours, 2-3 hours, something like that.
I think he said it was either like 3.5 to 4 hours.
Well, still, that's not too bad.
No, not bad at all. Plus, if you come down to see us, we might have the camper. So you might have a place of your own. But what was I gonna say?
No pooping on the camper.
Yeah, but, I mean, no pooping in the camper. But the interest rates are going to go down, and houses are going to become more affordable. But there has to be things that are done first in order for that to happen.
Interest rates have already started coming down a little bit.
Yeah, but they're going to tank, and there's things that have to be made to happen first before that can happen, and it's going to freak a lot of people out.
Yeah.
So, but when you have widespread corruption for 100+ fucking years, like, you gotta do drastic shit to get rid of it and fix things. So, also, let's fire the IRS because it's not legal, and a lot of other 3-letter agents. I'll be back. Oh, I'm back. Yeah, once interest rates go lower, then we're probably going to refinance our vehicles and potentially do some other things. But I'm just waiting. Just waiting. We weren't going.
Gotta yell at the dogs to get them back in.
So, Falk, what are you wanting to do within the department?
Be chief.
Got a couple things you got to do before you move up.
Go big or go home.
I mean, you got to be a bee cop first. Should just be an associate's degree then.
Should be.
Associate's criminal justice.
No, I'm too fat. With a curtain. My plan is to be CEO. So watch out. Start from the very bottom. Work my way up.
I mean, not to burst your bubble, but you know that like you have to do some like unethical things to reach those kind of levels, right?
I mean, we'll see. I'll be vocal about it.
Have I ever forged a fork? I have not.
Chief, though, I love it. Do it.
Would like to. Like to forge a spoon. I keep on seeing the house made kits, and I'm like, I want to do that. They come with the dies and everything where you can make your own like spoons. Coffee scoops, technically, but still.
Oh yeah. I'm a on the lower end.
I wanted to be a puppo. Then I got old and fat and grew out a beard and hair, and I was like, no.
I will probably just move up a little bit and be like a manager or something and voice my opinions to the upper management. Everybody will hate me, but it's fine. Like she does a good job, but she
I mean, I can see you moving up, but
I
just don't know about CEO. That's pretty lofty. But I mean,
fuck it. Why not? Someone's gotta be it.
You're not wrong.
If I stay there for long enough.
I'm gonna try in the morning. Hell yeah, Brian. It's pretty awesome.
Sun's out, crackheads out. This nice weather probably gets them all out too. In the warmer months.
What do you expect? You guys took away their bush.
Oh yeah, that's true. Can't hide in there anymore.
November 14th.
Oh,
now
nice.
you see me. Hey.
The next Insidious movie comes out this year. I watched the trailer for that earlier.
Did it look good?
It looks good. I don't really have high hopes for it. The last one wasn't that great. the Nickel house. Should be pretty.
Mm-hmm.
You end up you're getting into the time of the year where you get the boob money and it's all sweaty. So I'm sorry. Thoughts and prayers for that.
Boob and sock money.
Yeah, boob and sock money.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
It's all wet.
Nope. Super good. Don't want any of that. Pretty sure he's a member. Maybe.
Exactly, Fox. At least it's not sweaty ball money. I mean, you'd be surprised where people fucking put their money when you work in like retail and customer service. I saw that house and I was like, man, that's pretty awesome. Like,
Not bad, right?
no, with the inside, it's like straight out of like 1970s, but it's well kept.
That lady, she walked around with a glass tin wrapped around her. She smelled the. So as bad as this is going to sound, I don't know which one I'd rather have: sweaty ball money or sweaty boob money,
I think
or
I would
sweaty
rather.
sock money.
I think I would rather have sweaty boob money versus sweaty ball money.
It's all fucking disgusting.
It's all gross. Don't get me wrong.
Like in a perfect world, none of it.
Yeah.
But like,
If I had to choose,
oh no, because the women that
yeah,
give you sweaty boob money, like,
yeah. Oh, I know. I'm thinking, ma'am, that's not a purse. Exactly. Like I've never like stuck money there. So like why? Why is that a thing? Like carry a wallet with you, you know?
Yeah, I got the prison purse.
Yeah. So
You can't carry a wallet when you're doing gangster shit.
they're never yeah, exactly. They're never attractive either. They always got the really saggy titties. I'm just being honest. Like
Yeah, take a shower and don't stick money in your boobs.
because as soon as I saw like I would see the hand like go up here, I was just thinking to myself, like, oh no. And then they would hand it to you and I'd just be like, thanks.
Gotta leave it to the side of the counter so it dries out.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Oh yeah.
No, thank you.
Then you know.
I don't want it. I don't need it.
That's whenever it runs through your mind where you're like, you know what? Just take it. Just take it. Don't give me your money. Just take it.
Yeah.
It's on the house today.
So gross.
Even if it's $1,000 purchase, it's like, you know what? I don't need your money that bad. Exactly, PNW. Really glad that I do not work with customers like that anymore.
I try to not work with customers as much as humanly possible. That includes talking on the phone. You go in, give them a shit, go the fuck home.
Yeah, I don't have to deal with customers at all. I deal with dealers and territory managers. And I can talk with them way differently than what I can talk to customers. And that's just through email. Like typically I never have to like call customers. Which is nice.
I gotta deal with customers every once and again, but it's really not bad. Except for this one lady that thought she was fucking better than everybody else. She was like, "Can I look at the book?" And I'm like, "I don't know where the book's at. I don't even know how to do any of that. You have to talk to my boss." It was the open. and was expecting all that shit to be done. It's like, I don't know you.
Well, yeah, because they got a lot of money.
I don't know you. But I could tell by the way she was acting. I was like, I don't want to help you out.
Yeah.
I don't want to do a damn thing for you. You're not better than me. Just because you got a couple extra zeros in your bank account.
Right.
Get fucked.
I do appreciate any time, like with the customers that I do have to call, because they're typically like blue collar workers. They have their own business. They're in construction. They're always super, super nice anytime I do have to call them, and I really appreciate that. Like,
Exactly, Falk. I don't know how many times I reference that. I don't know you. That's my purse.
every now and then you'll get a rude customer if you have to call somebody, but 9 times out of 10, they're like the nicest people ever. Like, oh yeah, I had to do this because I had to lock down my credit report because I had some fraud a few years ago, and these fuckers tried to get, and they're just like sitting there like having this conversation, but trying not to laugh. They're super nice.
The extent of me contacting customers, which luckily we have work cell phone now. Typically, I can shoot them a text.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey, your shit's done. Well, how much? Don't know. Don't care. But it's done. Come pick it up and pay.
Like $1 million.
$1 billion.
He thinks bye.
We take cash, cards, PayPal, Venmo, however you need to pay.
Do you guys take old payment? Oh, I didn't think so. I was like, really?
Cash, card.
Check.
I don't even think I take check.
Oh, that's surprising.
So Monday I went and I saw all the machines
Yep.
that I need and want. Have yet to contact the dude, but it was a machinist's wonderland. And I was about 6 the entire time. Not rock hard, but hard enough. I was going through and I was identifying all these machines, and I was like, oh yeah, that is a Bridgeport. That's what I thought. Oh, you've got this. He's got this. He's got one of those. Oh shit! But I gotta figure out what I really need and how much everything's gonna be. And I gotta figure out how the fuck I'm gonna pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Time to get on that street corner.
I'm gonna have to fucking do something. Surprised Pablo hasn't messaged me back yet.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't even seen it. So earlier when I said we were going to have a new bottle opener, this is going to be the new bottle opener, the Black Star Hyperion. Oh, people are going to sign up for the OnlyFeed page. For sure. For sure.
You have no choice, Brian.
Just join my Patreon
For the extra special content.
for the feed pic.
For the chili cheese feet pic. And I know PNW's ears just popped.
Oh, I'm for sure going to have to do that. For sure.
PNW just unzips pants.
Appreciate it, Brian.
If the chili cheese, I'll be there.
You missed the spot.
Hey, Burnt.
Hey, Burnt. How are you?
See, I told you. He was like, chili cheese, huh?
Almost like we know how to hook people.
Mm-hmm.
We get everybody. Wait, what? that a shell? I don't know what's going on here about like it.
He's talking about.
Yeah, we're on a new timeline.
Yeah, this is different timeline.
So
Timeline where he never grew out his beard. But I feel like you would also have short hair.
yeah,
If
probably.
that was the case.
Yeah, which proved that earlier. It's still there.
Mhm.
Still on.
I swapped out old timeline Chris for this new timeline Chris. Same, slightly different.
Still fat. Cool Chris takes off the stairs. I told you last Friday. Don't negotiate with her.
Gotta get back to my timeline.
I almost wore that hat tonight.
The one without the sticker.
Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping Falk, I don't, depending on what the weather does, I may not be able to work on the knife tomorrow. But I should be able to work on it on Sunday. And if I get it all ground and looking pretty like and I can get it acid etched, should be able to get the scales glued on Saturday or Monday. So. Getting closer. Then it'll be profile. Well, no. After I grind it, I won't be able to acid etch it because I have to wait till I put the scales on. I'm getting ahead of myself. Come on.
Giving head to yourself. Damn interesting.
I said getting ahead of myself.
You remember that rumor though? The rumor that was Marilyn Manson had one of his ribs removed so he could suck his own dick.
Mhm. Get that dye in the sweet spot. $115, but you get two of them. Not bad. But you get that. Mild steel. 5200 very. And it's heat treated, so I might be able to do like thin steel with it.
Yeah.
But have to stick with like copper brass probably.
Probably.
Want to get damn it.
Sure. What are you making for dinner?
Everything you need to build your own. But this is the same forge that Josh has, and it works really, really well. Like that. Damn it, Brian. How can I live vicariously through you? Oh. Ooh. I like lamb. That's for dinner tomorrow. What are you eating tonight? By the way, I have a request for dinner tomorrow night.
Okay.
Felicia was closed and we were grocery shopping. Nah. We'll do some fancy salad.
Why are you poking me?
Hang on. Got a lot of stuff to do. Pick up.
Mhm.
Yum. We need to do non-dairy clam chowder at some point. You don't really care for clam chowder, do you? All right, we'll work on that too. Is it the texture?
Yeah, I'm just. It's that, and like I'm not really a huge fan of the flavor of clam.
Well,
At
I
least
mean,
in the
you
clam
can't
chowder I've
can't
tried.
really judge clam chowder off of like candles. 'Cause it's like trash. But typically clam chowder, especially if it's seasoned well. It's like basically what you do when you make potato soup,
Yeah, I know. Like I've
but just
with
no
clams.
potatoes, but clams. See, there you go. You're asking you showers. Bye. So I know I flew through the pictures earlier. Just curious on people's thoughts. Trying to see thoughts for that
She
picture.
said, "Wrong, Chris. There are red potatoes in the chowder."
I mean, okay, I like potato. So it's fine. I was just explaining it to Alina. Dang, shit. Yeah.
And the cooking, okay, I was there when it was. Yeah.
Little bit too far. There we go. All right, I don't even know what that means, Paul, but all right.
She was like, I was there whenever they created clam chowder.
Oh, no. I have questions.
She's a vampire. It's fun.
So, anyhow, wrong window. So, this right here, if you can see my cursor.
No.
Okay, there we go. This right here is the old Vertex design. This is the new Vertex. What do you guys think? Better? Worse? Same? Indifferent? What say you? What do you
Yeah, it looks good.
but aesthetically? What do you think it looks
I think Brian said I like the new one.
Appreciate it, man.
Looks sleeker. And Boss kept that.
Hey,
Fair. She sent me the recipe for the wine country slow braised lamb shank.
that sounds amazing. That sounds like it should get in my belly. I'm trying to make a lot of my knives look more, not sleek or anything like that, but look more like they all came from the same maker. Um, Instead of just like, oh, I had this design and cool. No, I had this idea and cool. I'm trying to make things more on brand, if that makes sense. That's the metal template, so I can be consistent. People like consistency or some shit. I don't know. And also, I've made like 8 different changes to the Vertex model. So. And on top of that, some people have said that my knife handles are a little chunky. I've got bigger hands, so I'm trying to accommodate more smaller handed individuals. What now? This one? I mean, it's also in Jefferson City where we fuck that up.
I just saw it had 9 acres, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, a shop. Like, perfect. I guess Boss is the only one still here. YouTube says there's only 2 people watching, and you're one of the 2.
Yeah, I don't know. Told Eduardo to kick
I do.
kick him in the ball. Who's still with us? Uh.
Burnt is bored apparently, and okay, so Burnt's here, Brian's here, Falk is here. So YouTube will StreamYard will tell us if there's only like one or two people watching. So
Yeah, it's not YouTube, it's StreamYard, but StreamYard says that there's only one other person watching besides me. I just wanted to see if it was correct or not. Apparently, it is not. So, sorry, guys.
oh,
Watching, listening, I don't care. I don't even know what my metrics look like. Probably.
mhm. For sure.
See, I hate this that it like breaks down analytics of this specific video. I don't want to look at this video. I want to look at metrics of.
What if you? What? If,
There we go.
okay.
That's what.
Oh.
Who are 122 subscribers yet?
Oh, we have active community guidelines. Right. Channel violations. This is warning.
Timers
Oh, the Fight Night one. We're streaming.
yeah. Take action. Take action.
Take training.
Whatever. I am not.
Brian said, hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody in there? And then Fox said, oh, this is a Netflix and chill. It could be, though. Scroll over.
It wouldn't let
there we
me.
go.
Just do the thing that's so simple to do. It wouldn't let me. Let's see here. Oh, nice.
No, I got it, Brian. I just didn't sing it.
Just holler if you hear me. Is there anybody there? Great song.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little. There'll be no more. Might be a little.
I'm going to have them play that during my biopsy.
Hell yeah. Specifically.
that specific
This
song.
exact song.
Not the same. I know.
Yeah. Not the same.
I was already reading it whenever I realized what it was, and I was like, well, we're here, so.
I need 500 subscribers. And
Only like 480 away.
And 3,000 public watch hours.
We got a long way to go there, too.
Yep. Yep. I don't ever look at analytics because I'm like, never gonna find it.
It just discourages you.
It's like, oh, you could be making money in couple short steps. Nah, motherfucker. Not a couple short steps. A couple long steps.
It needs easy steps.
That I ain't trying to do.
You too can be a content creator.
I want to do that. I just want to hang out with you guys. Maybe sell some shit. Maybe I don't. It'd be really cool if we could play some music off of YouTube while we're live on YouTube and not get shut the fuck down.
Yeah, you can't have that though.
Which makes no sense whatsoever.
Lots and lots of short training videos.
The fuck do you think I've been doing for 2 years, bro? Or shit, has it been 3?
I think it'll be 3 this year.
Oh, something really cool happened. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but I'll post it in here so you guys can go check it out. I was featured in Blade magazine.
Yeah, or Knife magazine.
Knife magazine. Still very cool. Why?
Go. No. Delete all that.
I was gonna.
No, delete. No, delete all that. All that. All of it. Delete it all. Because I'm going to tell you what else to do. Brian said he read the article.
Oh, bitch.
So go back to the link. Click on the link. Copy the link. Paste it in there. Too long, but like, how did we just delete that?
We'll see if this link works. It may not.
Okay. Yeah.
It still does. Gotcha, bitch. We had to delete a couple things off the very end of it, but I'd read, but I'm too tired.
All I'm hearing is excuses.
For sure.
It's not even that long of a read. It's not a very long article.
I'm gonna post it on my Instagram. Boop, doop, doop, boop, 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 doop, doop. Everybody is welcome.
I'm sure everybody loved hearing that.
Fuck you mean I gotta drag and drop photos? I just want to make a fucking post. I make post all pictures. Fuck your pictures. This is why Instagram is so stupid.
Fuck that I'm stupid. Thanks for noticing.
Not what I said. It's just Instagram. Instagram is the worst. See all profiles. Bitch, I only have one profile. Save images. Sure.
Same photo.
But I don't know if it's official. Screenshot of my. I thought at least with the picture it would have all the.
Click open.
Yeah, This other one might not.
The one that you saved for birthday. Just use that one. Screw it. Sorry, my husband was telling the little girl not to keep coming in my belly and stealing stuff, so I was listening on that combo. How did that conversation go? Was your husband like, listen here, you little shit?
They can bite, not they do bite.
I mean, all dogs can bite.
Really named him a exact thing.
Probably.
Why is it so zoomed in?
Go back. My husband said she didn't take anything. Hit select from computer. Scroll all the way down. All the way down. Click on that one, the vertex one. Hit open. Just use that picture. You're gonna grow up as a hood. I hope he said that part to her. You're gonna grow up as a hood rat. That's it. Quit trying to pet our dogs and taking stuff out of our yard.
You little shit.
No, he's nice.
Perkins. Cool.
I can imagine Paul's conversation with that little girl. You're a hood rat now, and you're gonna be a hood rat whenever you grow up, and there's nothing that you can do about it. But quit taking shit out of our yard and quit trying to pet our fucking dog, you little shit. And then she's gonna like run back home crying.
Good.
I know you're like 3 years old, but you're old enough to learn these hard life lessons.
Hard truths.
The world doesn't revolve around you, and it never will. You're not entitled to anything. Quit taking my kids' toys.
Her mom didn't make her a boy.
Of course she didn't.
A baseball bat will fix her mom's attitude real quick. You just stare at the little girl while you're doing it and be
Like you're 3, right? 15 years. Give it 15 years. It'll be you.
what is the skin color?
I mean, I already know. You don't have to tell me. I got you, Paul.
Well, I mean, it could go one or two directions.
It could, but same.
Especially with it being California, it could
Same.
go one or two directions.
Same. I'm not racist, but same.
What?
Not racist. I like how she just comes out and says it. Oh, it's like no guessing. Like
Here's the situation. That's messed up. Or rather, I guess I should say that's messed up.
I didn't know if it was either that or Mexican because you live in California, so. Not racist. I hate everybody equally, so it's fine.
Amen.
Sometimes. So around here, a lot of times you'll see. I don't know if it's because we live in a more like rural area, but a lot of times like Mexican parents don't parent their children, so they're little hooligans, just running around doing whatever they want. So that's why I said like could go either way. I knew it was one of the two.
Exactly.
Yep.
Some people are worth your time. Most aren't. That's unfortunate.
Yep. That's why we stay at home mostly.
Nothing was loose. Many times as I've messed with this. So I was like, I'm curious. We got some errands to run tomorrow, but for the most part, we just stay at home. I'd rather spend time with her than anybody else. And that's to include our two best friends. As you should be.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. You got a great idea. Let's name our daughter stripper names.
Yeah.
I don't know where I went wrong. I don't know why she's working down at the Pink Pony Club. I have a couple ideas.
I'll never forget whenever I first started working at Cracker Barrel. I was 18 years old. So I was really young and naive. And whenever I was in training, there was a there was a girl that was also started at the same time I did. And I think she was like 1, maybe 2 years older than me. So and she had 2 daughters, which tells you she had her kids really young. And she was super sweet girl, not very smart. Obviously, she had 2 kids really young. Uh, but she was said that she had 2 daughters, and she named them Patience and Pain. And she said, I named my first daughter Patience because whenever I had her, I had to learn a lot of patience. And then she said, whenever I had my second daughter, it was super painful, so I named her Pain. Just like that is how she said it. So Patience and Pain is what she named her 2 daughters. And she had them probably whenever she was like 15 or 16 years old. Like she had one and then like popped out another one right after that. And I was just like, I mean, at 18 years old, being super naive, like, yeah, I knew, but there was kids at my school that got pregnant, but still, I was just like, the fuck? I was just like, don't you want more for yourself? But working at Cracker Barrel, and she didn't even last very long at Cracker Barrel. Like she lasted like a couple months. Probably had a baby daddy that probably didn't want her working, so probably wanted her to stay at home with the kids because that's her job. I'm sure she's had probably about 5 or 6 kids at this point.
Probably.
Yeah, that was definitely eye opening. Because I was just like, the fuck? Tennessee.
I was talking about the one.
Oh,
No, nothing surprising. Especially. Yeah.
that'd be a thrill. Very glad no one was sitting at the table.
Hello, motherfucker.
He ended up bounced from a fly,
Like that. I don't know.
or he got caught whittling.
Doing a lot of shit he wasn't supposed to be doing.
Right. Let his pee be free. He can pee in the yard. It's fine. That's why I saw them coming out. I'm like, just let him run around naked in the yard. It's fine. He can pee outside.
Yeah. So
We're not telling pornography. Yeah, around here you don't worry about that. So especially if you have some land, you just let your kids run naked in the yard. It's fine.
shit. When I was in high school, that road that I've taken you down before, Kaiser Ridge Road.
Yeah.
So that was over by Kaiser Ridge Road where I had to
Mhm.
take down some trailers for Adrian's dad.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of her extended family still lived on that road, and I literally saw like a 2 or 3 year old running around in nothing but a diaper with a dip in his mouth. Talk about going, what the?
It's fine.
I mean, it may not have been tobacco, but it's like still like, what are you doing, little baby? Where are your clothes? It was like fucking like wrong turn shit. Like the baby was just standing out in the yard, like watching me go by.
It probably was some wrong turn situation
Everybody's related to everybody.
or deliverance, whatever. Like,
I didn't hear any banjo. I didn't drive fast. I was just like that Chappelle skit. What are you doing on these streets, little baby?
I just think that baby is an adult if it made it to adulthood.
Fuck.
If it was a boy, probably got like 5 or 6 girlfriends.
If the kid survived, he's legally able to drink.
Yep.
Fuck.
Probably have like 4 kids.
Probably.
Paying child support on all of them.
Probably.
But he's behind on child support. He's not paying it if he owes child support.
Oh man, that makes me feel old as
Mm-hmm. Probably has a warrant out for his restaurant.
couple. Well, I got nothing else.
Nope.
All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We're gonna jump off here. Hope everybody has a wonderful Saturday. We will see you on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
We love you guys. Stay sharp. And don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And if you do, don't get caught. It is.
Bye.